Given the recent antics involving Women's World Champion Liv Morgan, it was only a matter of time until Dominik Mysterio found himself in hot water with his mommy, Rhea Ripley. Even though Dominik might not have started these conversations, he did begin to yield to Liv's advances. This week on Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley made an explosive comeback to WWE, just as Dominik was about to buckle under Liv following their tag team victory over Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega. Liv and Dominik looked like they had seen a ghost, and her return startled the crowd. After suffering a severe shoulder injury at the hands of Liv Morgan, nobody could have predicted that Rhea would return so quickly. Although it appeared that Rhea would be sidelined until after SummerSlam due to her injury, her recuperation proceeded very quickly, and the WWE medical staff approved her for an early comeback. As SummerSlam season draws near, Rhea's return raises the excitement level in the WWE. Dominik gave in at the most inopportune moment, after having done a respectable job these past few weeks of fending off Liv Morgan's advances. Before Dominik could offer her an embrace, Rhea Ripley confronted him and left the ring as Raw came to an end. Rumor has it that Dominik is no longer associated with the Judgment Day faction or Rhea Ripley. Liv Morgan may have seemed like harmless fun to Dominik, but he eventually developed feelings for her. When Dominik needed assistance with Rhea on the sidelines, Liv was always there for him. To the glee of those who detest Dominik, what initially appeared innocuous is now the reason of his demise. Given that Judgment Day has chosen to sever relations with Dominik after Raw, it appears that he will be forced to support Liv Morgan in every way going ahead. A recent behind-the-scenes report claims that Dominik is in major jeopardy. The following vital information was supplied by an insider source. This week's Monday Night Raw has put Dominik Mysterio in a very dangerous situation that extends far beyond Rhea Ripley's simple annoyance. Dominik's WWE career is now completely in chaos. Regarding her future connection with Dominik, Rhea Ripley has made a startling choice. Rhea Ripley and Dominik broke their relationship backstage after Raw went off the air. Naturally, when Rhea turned down Dominik's embrace to end Raw, Dom pursued her up the entry ramp. We've been informed that Dominik made every effort to mend his relationship with Rhea, but none of his strategies were successful. Rhea has been a constant viewer of WWE programming ever since her injury, thus she has witnessed every interaction between Dominik and Liv. Rhea finds it hard to accept that Liv, the person who put her on the shelf and ended her incredible reign as the Women's World Champion, was treated by Dominik. Dominik's failure to call it quits on Liv weeks ago left Rhea feeling completely deceived. Rhea concluded that Dominik wouldn't be faithful to her because he was already shown signs of giving in to Liv. Since he was ready to fold to Liv just before Rhea returned, nothing Dominik does or says now will make her reconsider her mind. This served as the last straw in the breakdown of their relationship. Rhea Ripley blames Dominik mostly, but she is furious with Liv Morgan for taking her retaliation to a new extreme by snatching him. In Judgment Day, Rhea and Dominik were the closest characters and had a romantic relationship on television. She believes that Rhea would soon regain her throne, and that Dominik should have made it very plain to Liv that he wouldn't put up with her pranks. Dominik did warn Liv, but Rhea didn't think it was strong enough. The romance between Dominik and Rhea ended when he folded to Liv. Following Raw, Dominik followed Rhea Ripley as she bounded backstage to greet the rest of the Judgment Day. Rhea effectively issued a warning. It was her or Dominik. As anticipated, Dominik was formally expelled from the faction, and Rhea was supported by the remaining Judgment Day members. Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion and the group's de facto leader, had to make this difficult choice because he likes Dominik. But they made the decision to break with Dominik in order to retain Rhea Ripley in the faction. After being expelled from the Judgment Day and having Rhea Ripley break up with him, Dominik is apparently in shock and distraught. He finds it inconceivable that holding Liv Morgan responsible for everything has failed. In her farewell speech to Dominik and the Judgment Day crew, Rhea said that Liv Morgan, to whom she had used a pejorative word, should go along and inform her that because Rhea is back, her days as the Women's World Champion are over. Because of Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio's WWE career is in utter disarray. Rhea Ripley ended their relationship, and he was expelled from the Judgment Day. He is no longer associated with her. Dominik won't be in the mood for Liv Morgan's affections after hearing such terrible news, even though she will probably support him through this terrible circumstance. Since Dominik has been playing with fire these past few weeks, many fans believe that he deserves this downfall. The main wrestling news for today is concluded. In order to ensure that you never miss an episode, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled.